All right, so you guys probably don't need to know this, but make sure you get an aluminum blade when you're working on aluminum. For me, this blade was already kind of on its way out, so I was just using it. You know, it did its job, but it caught on stuff. It cut on my workpiece, and it's pretty darn scary. So yeah, spend the good money on real blades that do things that you need to do. This is a specialized aluminum blade, more teeth and less bite, so it cuts smoother into the aluminum, so it's not all like as burry, I guess. So yeah, so don't be like me. Buy it right the first time, and you won't run into issues like me. So all right, kind of wanted to go over what I'm doing. I messed this up. It's okay. This is not the right length, and that's not the right length. It's okay. Learning curve. So I haven't built a headache rack like that in a long time. So I got the right measurements. This is 26, 16. I need to cut out a 6-inch, and it's gonna lay out something like that. And then yeah. Third time's the charm, I guess. Let's do it. Just wanted to get into what you guys saw in the other scene with the wood template. Wood is a lot cheaper and easier to work with when I'm trying to find these angles and these degrees on each side to make the full width of the 80, and then make it to go up to the 46 and a half, whatever it came out to be. And yeah, if you guys are trying to do this by yourselves and you don't know what angle you guys want, really it all comes down to the degrees you want, and for me, basically looks. Most people aren't going to put an angle finder on it, you know. The right tools for the job. You guys see that? That is so awesome. Yeah, real easy. Just take them and flip them over, you know? That's simple. Nothing too crazy. Just like that. See that? That is like right on the money. pressure, of course. Something like that. Man, not perfect. Okay, right now, cutting off 2 inches off of these guys. So, let's do it. Okay, 2 inches must come off of this measurement right here. This was 43, and it shall be 41, right? 41. Okay, kind of got this angle down. Fat gap, that's all right. So pretty much this is 46 like tall, so just 23, and then below 23 is just at the pretty much just like right here. So I think that'll look good on the truck. So 23, and then below that, so kind of got it centered. This is a 24.5 piece, and then I'm gonna transpose it to that side. And then next thing I gotta do after transposing this is I gotta cut these middle pieces. They're like 23 and like 3/4 or something. So let's get after it. Okay, this headache rack is driving me crazy. I think I'm going crazy. So, screw what I had on the floor, because it was not lining up. It was not doing what it needed to be doing. So, I kind of have it fabbed up, like, with clamps. And, I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I think it's gonna be as straight as it can be. I mean, considering it's upright, but it was just too difficult getting these measurements. Like this arm and that arm isn't the same. They weren't lining up, and they had to be like perfectly flush so I could have my U channels going that way. And then it's just really imperfect, so I think this is perfect. You know, it's so imperfect that I think I had to like kind of get a different angle, because I was going crazy just doing the same thing over and over, and then I wasn't liking how it was coming out. So yeah, it's a pretty big headache rack. It's only like tacked up, but I'm gonna weld it up and pray for the best, I guess. Okay, hear me out. I may or may not have got carried away when the camera died. Okay, let's go check it out. Okay, so this is it, welded and kind of buffed out. I still gotta add these three pieces, that maybe that piece. It's looking good. I'll hand sand it and make it look more uniform than it already looks like. But it's not perfect. But it's good enough for me, honestly. So looks good. It's pretty strong. Pretty darn strong. All right, check this out. Something like that. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Kind of loud, but it's all right. Check this part out. So, don't see it. All right, so this is a pretty cool angle cut that I gotta do. I pretty much just clamped it, made sure it's 2 inches, and then just drew underneath it. I'm gonna cut this one out of the saw, and then I'll transpose that on another piece. So let's get after it. All right, the shape is a lot more complicated than I planned it to be, but whatever, it's gonna be super strong. So kind of wanted to show the idea here. Not too bad. I can totally fill that in. So these are just 2 inches, 2-inch gaps. That's perfect for that light up there, so I don't have to wire on lights up here. I thought about it. I wasn't into it, so I wasn't into it. Besides, hopefully when I get this truck fully built out, it'll have a camper, so you won't even see this stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna take that, transpose it on the other side, and tack those up. And then I got these measured at 21 for the window, so those will be true. And yeah, okay, check this out. Got it wedged nice and flat, so as perfect as it's gonna get. Straight 90 and square. So let's weld it up. check this out. It's not done. Just once I get it on the truck, then it'll start becoming final. But I might add some posts in here and there for integrity. But this is it, pretty much done until I put a aluminum paneling on it. And next thing I gotta do is I gotta start laying down all my ribs. I'll lay them down, and then what I'm doing is I'm working upside down, so the frame's gonna be up and then the slats, the ribs, be laid out. So that's what I'll be doing in the next video. So let's get after it.